It's all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. France have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Brahim Diaz is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, what a climb! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jackie. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super find. And it's Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. El Ainaoui. Upamecano. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's managed to get free. Olise. Now, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Olise just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rabiot. Cherki. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Aguirre. No foul, says the referee. And they can counter here. Hakimi. Can he latch on to this? Saliba gets it away. Can he spark a counter here? Hernandez. Dembele could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement.
Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Dembele. Conte. Kante gently done. Dembele! And that's aimed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. El Ainaoui. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the keeper has it. Lofted upfield. Unahi. And that's been won straight back. Cherki. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, and I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Brahim Diaz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Oh, it's played into the area. And he won't reach that. Diop, driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. Rabiot defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Ooh, perfectly measured that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe, out to the right. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Brahim Diaz, Hakimi. He's having a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe calmly anticipates.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hernandez. Upamecano, and the keeper's got it again. Mignon sends that a long way. Saliba. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Conte. Rabiot. Olise. Played out to the right. Koundé's cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Koundé's cross. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Brings it to a close. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.